If anybody has printed out a boarding pass and you're doing a transit in Bali, or transfer if you want to call it that, do not, I repeat, do not use the printed boarding pass. They will refuse you to go through. I had to log in, go back, bring up the electronic boarding pass. I'm here in Cebu Mactan International Airport. I'm heading to Australia and I've got a very long trip due to circumstances beyond my control. Usually I'd take 2 flights, go via Singapore to get back to Australia, but I've got a long trip, Manila, Bali, Melbourne, and over 24 hours to get home. So yeah, I'll show you the journey. Cheers. Well, I'm through, done the security, done my little trick to get all my weight through. Works like a charm every time. But now I've got a long wait. I have no idea what gate my plane's departing from because it's way too early. But you need to beat the traffic. If I left Rona to come here at probably 6 p.m. just to make it for a flight just before 10 p.m, you wouldn't make it. Traffic's too bad. So now I just have to wait for my listing. So it's been raining all day, so I'm hoping there's no delays. Anyway, more to come. Well, there we go, gate 8. So, know where I'm going now.
Karen Gonzalez, Mr. Elgin Liwanag,
This is the other end. Having a look. This is where Rona and I usually always end up for our flights, around this area. Gate 8 this time. Just there. Okay, I've just arrived in Manila at Ninoy Aquino International Airport and I'm heading on my way to the international transfers, so the departure area for my next flight. So I can't film once I go through into that area, so I'll speak to you on the other side. Okay, we're through now and we're at Terminal 3. Now my flight's gate's not listed yet, even though there's only a few international flights departing. Anyway, so this airport has been declared by lots of people to be possibly the worst in the world. I wouldn't say this terminal, Terminal 3, it's actually quite good. It's not the greatest, it's not the most modern, but I've been to far worse. And anybody who's been through Manila Terminal 4 will say that is probably one of the worst in the world. I hope I never have to go through there again. I've been there a few times and horrible experience. It's the original Manila Airport terminal. It's small and old. But this one's okay. And there's probably, if anybody also went through the old Kuala Lumpur Terminal 2 low-cost terminal, that was a big giant warehouse, and that was absolutely pathetic as well. So I wouldn't say this airport is the worst. Anyway, we're in here and we'll just have a wander around. Okay, I've just arrived in Bali, in Indonesia, and I've got to get to the transfer and transit area. I don't know where that is, it's just up here somewhere, so again I have to go through security, so I'll see you on the other side. Okay, well I'm through after a big hassle for about an hour. Now, just like to say, if anybody has printed out a boarding pass and you're doing a transit in Bali, or transfer if you want to call it that, do not, I repeat, do not use the printed boarding pass. They will refuse you to go through. I had to log in, go back, bring up the electronic boarding pass just to suit them, because they were going to force me and other people outside through immigration because they did not want the paper boarding pass, even though online and through Jetstar, who's the one I'm traveling with, tells you to print it and take it with you. That's not correct. Just use the online, keep it on your phone and show them you have no problem. Alright, well, a bit of a wait now, a couple of hours and then off to Melbourne. And then that should be it for the long trip. I'm at Melbourne Airport now and just heading off. The flight was okay, landed early, so now I'm off to catch the bus to the train to go home. And I'll just show you a little bit of a secret. A lot of people don't know about this. It's the cheapest way to get to and from Melbourne Airport than expensive taxis or anything like that. And no guys, you don't need to catch that, the Sky Bus, which costs you $20. There you go, it's $24.60 one way for an adult. It's expensive. If you want a taxi, that's expensive. The best thing to do is to get outside and just keep walking down past all the domestic outside. Keep walking. What you're doing, you're heading down to the domestic and the multi-level car park down the far end. So we head down there and you walk to the left where all the buses are and go to the far end and you catch the 901 bus to Broadmeadows station, and then you can catch a train into the centre of Melbourne. It's only going to cost you $10. So that's it, that's all you have to do. So you walk down all the way past Terminal 4. As you can see, I'm walking in, it's only taken me about a minute. If you need a ticket, just in here, I believe inside the domestic here, you can get tickets somewhere. There's a ticket machine just there. That's your tickets there to get your Mikey to use on the public transport in Melbourne. And just keep walking down T4 over there, and there's your big multi-level car park. You stay on the ground level and walk through to where the buses are. Okay guys, so we're on the ground level of the multi-level car park, just coming over there past the escalator, and you keep walking over to the left to the far end, and you're walking up where the orange bus is. You're looking for the 901, and that will take you to Broadmeadows station where you can catch a train into the centre of Melbourne for a lot less than what you pay. Anyway, that's it, all done, and now to get home. Bye.